Hey YouTube, it's your girl Liz. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are not new, make sure you do it English if you can. I'm gonna be telling y'all 15 things that if y'all do what your partner doing, it cut them off. I don't care. Like, I love y'all. Say y'all live. But yeah, you need to cut them off. I'm gonna get into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below. Share this with somebody who need it, okay? A clingy best friend. To be real, y'all, if he got the best girl best friend in general, just cut them off. I feel like if it's not a girl best friend from his childhood and it's just a girl best friend that's just overly clingy, overly just my best friend is my boyfriend best friend this acting like she the girlfriend, need to cut them off because 9 times out of 10 they mix with each other, and that's why she acting like that. They got feelings for each other for real, for real. I don't know. It's just something don't sit right with me with the best friends. I be best friends, even some childhood best friends, so you can't even trust that either. But I don't know. But it's like even if you get a best friend after you, it's like what you need a best friend for. Next is if he lies about every little thing. Me personally, I don't like how they lying. They get you snatched up because what you lying for. Like you lying about the simplest thing. I asked you what you ate for breakfast this morning. You say eggs the whole time. You had toast. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you had eggs, pancakes, and toast. And you tell me you had tacos. I don't like that. What you lying for? Like, nobody's forcing you to lie. Nobody's forcing you to do anything. So what you lying for? Like, giggles. Y'all, I feel like I got something right here. Like, I don't know. Next, if he disrespects his mama / his elders. Me personally, I feel like if he disrespecting his mama, he not gonna respect you. Your mama the one that birthed you. Your mama the one that did all that. So if he not respecting his mama, he not gonna respect you either. Like if he not respecting his elders, he not gonna respect you either. I get that. You know, adults get out of their line sometimes, but if that's not the case, ain't nobody disrespect you or none of that. And you just over the disrespect people for no reason. It's like you not no man. Who you think you is? Especially disrespecting your mama, nigga. You need that. Anyways, next is if he being easy. Me personally, easy is friendly. Easy is just being accessible when you know you got a girlfriend. Easy is just doing things you ain't supposed to be doing. Easy is just going for any and everybody walking. You know, just easy in general. Complimenting, yarn people's stories, all this just easy. Somebody who put hard eyes on their post, they easy. They easy. Like, I don't like that. What you been easy for? That mean I can't trust you out in public if you by yourself because you let anybody, anything come up to you. It just say and do whatever. Then let's go with the next thing is cheating. I feel like me personally, I'm one and done. When it comes to cheating, ain't none of it. Because if you loved me, you wouldn't have did it in the first place. If you loved me, you would have left me and told me why you wanted to leave me. You would have left me and then you would do what you wanted to do instead of putting me through some pain of me having to find out that you cheated. You know, just I don't know. I find cheating very weird when all you had to do is leave. Like people be talking about people that used to get around and be like, get back, get back, get back. What's the point of get back? Like when somebody cheat on you, what's the point of get back? A lot of people might not agree with me, but they just go to shows. Y'all not mature. Cause it's like, what you need to get back for? Just leave. You doing get back, you ain't doing no stupid down to that man level. And that's not good whatsoever. Next is if he talk down on female / his ex. I overly hate when a dude just always posting females this, females that, females just always talking stuff about a female on their social medias, or like I hate when just talking down on the female. You know, like on social media, I be seeing when people be holding men accountable, they always try to bring a female down instead of just accepting what they being held responsible for. They always a female this, a female that. Somebody can say a man supposed to be a provider, which you are. And they gonna say something about a woman. I don't know, it be dumb reasons like that. Like somebody be like a man need to provide and protect, and then they always be like a woman need to cook and clean and do all that. Okay, we know this, but men be expecting women to be slaves when they don't do nothing to benefit them. What you provide? Some of these men be thinking they provide. You don't provide anything whatsoever. Next is if he always talking about his ex, or just like again talking down on his ex. But like if he's always talking about his ex, or my ex this, my ex that, my ex used to do this, my ex she wasn't nothing, my ex, like I feel like when somebody say like the reason they break up with somebody, like a dude or just anybody, they be like my ex this, my ex that, but the whole time it be them that be the problem. I just hate somebody that's overly talking about their ex all the time. What you talking about your ex all the time? If you miss her, you go back to her. Cause you wasting my time. Next is poor communication. I feel like if he don't have good communication, then the relationship not gonna work. But you gotta communicate everything in a relationship. It ain't just you in that relationship no more. Just two people. You gotta know the person. Like more feelings, more emotions on your back. Just just a whole nother person that you're putting your attention to. So it's like you gotta know how to communicate. If you don't like something, you gotta know how to communicate. Instead of going ghost, or instead of being acting nonchalant. That's not cool. Next is has a poor / dark / simple mindset. Me personally, it's a lot of them around. I feel like when somebody got a simple dark mindset, I'm gonna use me as an example. But I met somebody with a poor dark, just simple mindset, like a just basic mindset, and it's like then it's me who who got the biggest passion, the biggest dreams, the biggest everything. Like I want so much for me, and it's like that didn't work out because it's like I want so much, I think so highly, and you don't think no past a double cheeseburger. You know what I'm saying? You don't think, like they just be so simple minded, and it's like when certain like mature conversations, I don't like that. I don't like that whatsoever. And it's like, I don't know, it's like, I can't give a, what's a scenario? I don't know, it's like they always just talking down on themselves, or just talking down on positive situations. Like if I did content, it's like, they'll be like, oh, that ain't nothing. If there was a case, if content was so good, and if content was a good social good career, everybody would blow up. If, they say stuff like that, and it's like, you can't expect to blow up on something that you're not putting to work. Next is if he doesn't make time for you. You know what you was getting yourself into. You know you was getting yourself into add another person into your life. So it's like, shoot, you got time for them homeboys, you got time for everything else. You got time to watch the next pair of shoes that's gonna drop in the next month. You got time for that, but you ain't got time for your partner. Somebody that's gonna bring more life. That's so weird. Next is acts like your boundaries don't matter. If run, cause it's like you don't respect me whatsoever. If you can't respect my boundaries, you don't respect me. If you don't care for my boundaries, you don't care about me, because my boundaries are a part of me. Next is somebody that's too conceited. Me personally, it's a difference between being conceited and being confident. Confident, it's good to have confidence within yourself, and just tell yourself that you're pretty, you handsome, and all that. But when you're too conceited and you just feel like Like, you feeling yourself and you talking and complimenting yourself more than you talking to your female or your male. Like, I don't know. It's like you making your female, you making it seem like you look better than your female. You come to your female like you look better than her, like she the man or something. You know, instead of you telling her that she look good, you all to yourself. Like, yeah. That's not humble / grateful. I'm humble. I'm very, very humble. Very, 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 very humble. I was raised humble. I always been grateful. Always been grateful and try to make the best out of situations. Never talking down on nobody situation, no matter how much we get into it or how much I don't like you. I'm not speaking down on your life. I'm not speaking down on your living situations. You know, I might talk about your looks or something, but for this day, I'm not talking about, just, I just feel like being humble. Like, when I get something, I'm not bragging it. I'm not just overly doing it. I'm still staying humble while I have the highest. Is can't take rejection and can't handle rejection. I don't like nobody that can't handle rejection, because it's like you're immature. Like, if a female don't want you, it's like people go straight to calling them names and calling them all type of this and slurs and all that, and just talking about they look, but you just try to get with her or get with him. Now all of a sudden they this and they that because they rejected you. You know, or like you will tell like you got a partner already and they like, I don't care about him and this and that. That right there alone should tell you that that's not a good person. Because if they tell you they don't care about your boyfriend or your girlfriend, what they tell you when you get into a relationship with them, they're gonna be telling somebody else that. How she ain't nothing, they ain't nothing but a friend. About your boyfriend, I don't care about like. They be like, don't you got a girlfriend? Don't you got a boyfriend? What that mean? Like, that's so weird to me. Being somebody that just like in a simple situation when you say no or you can't do this right now, they offended, they mad. Like, okay, y'all ain't gotta be with each other 25/8. If she can't make time for you or he can't make time for you right there at that moment, don't get mad at him for taking care of his priorities. Like, I don't understand. But yeah, y'all, this end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, see y'all later on the road to 1K. Peace, y'all.